Hello, this is your video instruction for the question of the week. So this week, your grammar lesson is going to be looking at adjectives. So first, I'm going to ask you to watch the Khan Academy video, an intro to adjectives. It is 3 minutes long. Then I'm going to ask you to read this article called Word of the Year in 2020. This is from Merriam-Webster, which is the website that I use for our word of the day as well. And it should not surprise you that our word of the year was pandemic. So I'd like you to read through this article because not only do they have the word of the year, but they have 11 words that were the top lookups. That means that these are the words that people around the country and around the world looked up the most. And so they've got, coronavirus, defund, Mamba, Kraken, that looks familiar, quarantine, antebellum, schadenfreude, that's a German word. If you are taking German with Frau Holmquist, you should tell her about that. Asymptomatic, irregardless, icon, and malarkey. So those are the top 11 words that were looked up on this website. So your question then is, at the end of each year, different organizations produce their end of year lists. Merriam-Webster announced that the word of the year for 2020 is pandemic. I'd like you to read through their list of the 11 top word lookups in 2020. Which of the 11 words are your favorite? That should be are your favorite. Hang on, let me fix this right so I have it grammatically correct. Why are they your favorites? So you should have out of 11, you should be able to find 2 that are really good. And how have these words impacted your lexicon and or your general knowledge of the world? Lexicon is your personal vocabulary. So you may not walk around with a dictionary in your pocket, but in your mind, you have a dictionary, believe it or not. It's got lists of all the words that you know and can define. It is your lexicon. It is your personal dictionary. So, of these 11 words, how have they impacted your personal dictionary that you have in your brain and you carry around with you every day? Or how have these words impacted your general knowledge of the world? So when you're just thinking about our society, when you're thinking about events, if you're thinking about history, 2020 is a historic year. So when you think just about that in general, how have these words, have they all done it, or have specific words impacted you? So make sure to answer all of these questions in your response, making sure that you use adjectives in your response. If you're not sure what an adjective is after you do all that, rewatch the video. It's only 3 minutes long. To get a 5 out of 5, you need to use adjectives, precise diction, exemplary spelling, capitalization, punctuation, and you must reply to at least one other student's response with an insightful and thoughtful comment. 4 out of 5, 80%. You use adjectives to answer all the questions. You use adequate spelling, capitalization, punctuation, and you reply to another student's response with the thoughtful comment. 3 out of 5, you respond to the question using adjectives and you try spelling, capitalization, and punctuation, but it is less successful. I will say your replies have been getting better, which I'm super excited to see. I'm beginning to really see you guys responding to things that other people are saying, and that shows a thoughtful comment. So I'm really happy to see that. It's progress. So I want to see more of it. And also I want to make sure that we're getting more people involved in the discussions, that we get more students replying, because the more replies we get, the better discussion we have. All right. So make sure that you put in your response by Wednesday, and then that gives everybody 2 days to look over the responses and decide whom they want to reply to before the assignment is due on Friday.